game continues, and Tiger comes up against the most powerful swirl fighter he's ever encountered. The player's identity comes as a surprise to everyone. The history of wind-chasing leopard.
Oh man, feel the power! Oh, that's like a hurricane! Hey! What's going on? Ow! It's hot! Hey, I know those two. No way! Don't tell me that! Get out of here! You gotta be kidding me!
I never expected you to get better as you got older. Your lightning dog blade is actually as good as my disenchanted spider. I never would have thought that, old man.
Good gravy, a compliment from Bass. You must be getting soft in your old age, though your skills are just as sharp as they used to be.
Disenchanted Spider Beyblade, type Defense, Killer Trick, the Web of Omen. Lightning Dog Beyblade, type Attack, Killer Trick, Rabid Dog.
It seems wherever I go, I'm destined to fight you. But you know, Bass, you're getting old yourself. Aren't you getting a little tired of all this evil doing? Don't you think it's time you retired?
What about you? You're older than me. If you're not tired, then I'm not either. I've come all this way. I'm not going to miss out on my chance to get the treasure. No way.
All right, fine. Suit yourself, then. Hey, Bass, come take a look at this.
Ah, you're kidding me. Is that? No.
Yes, the grave of the former master of wind-chasing leopard.
Leffy told me about him.
I don't believe it. I really don't. Who'd have thought that legendary player would end up stuck here on this island, ending his days as a lonely old man? Pathetic.
It must be hard for you, searching for all these years, only to find a tombstone at the end of your search.
Unbelievable. Look at that. The tombstone doesn't even have his name on it.
Well, that doesn't matter, does it? At the end of one's life, what use is a name?
I'll put your name on your tombstone.
You can't say that to my grandpa! Calm down, calm down. Hey, wait a minute. I remember what Leffy was saying about wind-chasing leopard now.
Inside the wind-chasing leopard swirl fighter hides the sacred beast wind-chasing leopard.
So, that's the original owner, is it? I wonder what his story is. I'd love to hear it sometime.
Thanks, but no thanks.
It's the least I can do. We've known each other a long time now.
Speaking of old friends, back in the old days when it was the 7 of us, I remember he liked you most of all.
Those were good days, weren't they? None of us had a single care in the world.
You were always closest to him, though. You both had an incredible passion for swirl fighting. You were both willing to sacrifice everything else. And in the end, it cost him his life.
Life, like swirl fighting, is cruel. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. All true players accept that risk.
Except that you fought him when you knew he couldn't physically handle it. That's not sport, that's cruelty. You sent your minions to follow him, and they tried to take wind-chasing leopard from him by force.
I defeated him, and I was taking the spoils of victory, which were rightly mine. Who are you to judge me, old man? This isn't your business. Stay out of it.
I judge those who exploit the weak, and that's what you've done all your life, you vulture!
He agreed to the contest, and if he had won, I would have left him in peace. Those were our rules of engagement, you see.
You fool! He knew he was too weak to beat you. He was planning on giving wind-chasing leopard to you, you know, but you couldn't wait, could you? You had to force the issue like some kind of megalomaniacal child. You really are despicable, you know that? Utterly despicable!
How could I possibly wait so long? Besides, you were after it yourself. No, you were after much more than just a swirl fighter, weren't you, old man? You've got a selective memory. You have no idea what I've been through, do you? Look. We each have our own burdens to bear, and as you can see, mine is more visible than most.
Oh!
But that's the price I had to pay, and I've paid it. Now, nothing can stop me. I'm going to the top, and nobody, but nobody is going to get in my way.
You're forgetting about me! I'll try and stop you with every ounce of my strength!
The 7 sacred beast swirl fighters were rightfully mine from the start. Those who conspired to take them from me entered a world of pain, as you well know. I advise you to retract that statement.
You're even more evil than you used to be, Bass!
Why don't you just go home and go back to being an old man? You don't want your grandson to watch you being obliterated by me. It'll scar him for life. Go on, go home.
You're forgetting one thing. Wind-chasing leopard has a unique feature. If someone tries to use it for evil purposes, it becomes totally uncontrollable.
Hold on here. So that means Grandpa was one of the 7 top swirl fighters as well. How could I have missed the signs? They were so obvious. Well, Grandpa, you did a great job of hiding that from me all those years, didn't you?
You're great, Grandpa. Someday I'm gonna grow up and become a swirl fighter just like you.
Hold on, you're one of those 7 great swirl fighters, aren't you, Grandpa?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous.
I suppose I'll be seeing you later, old man.
Yes, you will. You can count on that.
Someday, somebody's gonna teach you to mind your own business.
You can come out now, Tiger.
How did you know I was there, Grandpa?
How do you think? I can feel the power of roaring tiger, you know. I felt its presence a while ago, so I knew you were there. Its power came right through that tree, so I guess you must have seen everything. You're lucky Bass didn't sense you, you know. Obviously, his senses aren't as sharp as mine, or you would have been in big trouble. Anyway, look at that.
That's Wind-chasing Leopard's owner's grave.
Time flows like water, but it can't untangle the knots of hatred and anger in the swirl fighting world. Will it always be this way?
Why are you always sighing, Grandpa?
I don't know. I guess it's because I'm an old man.
Come on, Grandpa. You're not that old.
Oh, you're too old for this. I can't believe a fight with Bass could sap my strength so much. It's a good thing I didn't let him see how much it hurt me then.
I'd offer you some medicine, but somebody stole a jar of my most potent ointment. I wonder who it was.
Probably someone who knows how good it is. Back in the old days, it used to be a lifesaver for me, just like this massage is a lifesaver for me now.
It's only fair, though. You helped Leopard out when he was in the city, and now I'm helping you. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Leopard is a good kid. That's quite a fire you made there. It's strange, but I think I can see wind-chasing leopard in the flames. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I'm curious. Do you plan to give the wind-chasing leopard swirl fighter to Leopard? I know I'd rest easier if you did. That'd be the right decision. I'd certainly approve of it.
Before I answer that, let me ask something. Did you visit the grave today?
Yes, I went this afternoon.
My potions have saved so many people, but I couldn't save him. What a tragedy.
You shouldn't blame yourself. You did all that you could. He was a fool. He tried to fight Bass alone, even though he knew he was too weak. He wanted me to fight with him, and I tried to warn him that Bass was too much, even for the both of us. But then he insisted on fighting him alone. There's nothing we could have done.
I heard Tiger's voice. It sounds like he's in pain. Come on, let's check it out. Right.
It's too tight.
I know it hurts, but this stuff is the best thing. It cures any wounds. Now just stay still and stop crying, would you? Oh, hi, guys. This is a surprise. What are you doing here? This isn't what it looks like. I'm actually just trying to make the cut on Tiger's hand better before tomorrow's game. Right, Tiger? You tell him that's what I'm doing before I get in trouble, okay?
What? He was probably fine before you started messing with him. What did you do to him, Donna?
I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Here, Leffy. Have some water. Hello, Earth to Leffy. Come on, snap out of it, would ya?
All right, thanks a lot, Leopard.
Here.
Thanks.
What's wrong with you, Leffy? Did you hear some bad news or something?
What happened was we needed to stop Bass from getting all 7 of the Sacred Beast Swirl Fighters, so we harnessed the power of 2 of the discs to build the temple, and our hard work paid off.
Here, take a look at this. It's a shame he never got to use it in his fight against Bass.
Yes, it is. See, the building of the temple with all its complex systems completely sapped his strength. His body couldn't take any more abuse, and that's when he fought Bass. But thank you for trying to save him, and thank you for looking after him until his death. I appreciate it.
It was the least I could do for him.
Thank you anyway.
The younger generation of swirl fighters are getting more and more skilled. Very soon they'll have the ability to fight back against men like Bass. I think we can start to relax now, don't you?
I disagree. They still have a long way to go. They have a long and difficult road ahead of them. Who knows if they can make it to the end? And who knows who'll become the rightful owner of wind-chasing leopard?
Anyway, let us talk about something else.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Oh, there's nothing like a few drinks to clear a troubled mind, is there, my friend?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. Look at us getting all worried over the young ones. They're fine. They can take care of themselves. Come on, let's have a drink and forget about them. Let's talk about the good old days when we could stand up without our knees cracking.
Sounds good.
Okay, here's a plan for tomorrow. If Rain or Thunder come up first, we'll let Donna fight them, and if she wins, great. But if she loses, then we'll still have the 2 stronger players left. What do you think? Will it work?
So you're assuming I'm gonna lose? Gee, thanks.
Oh, come on, Donna. I think it's a really good strategy.
Whatever.
So who do you think should fight next? I think you should go last. That means you'll be fighting Moto, I'll go second. They'll put Hannibal in that spot. I can take him. Oh, okay. If that's what you want, then sure. That stupid name is following me around everywhere.
Huh? Let's see what I can do here.
Let's analyze the situation. Silver Wingbird is the upgraded version of Scorching Bird. It's got a hidden extra spring defense system and can store up a lot of energy, so when it's attacked, it can take the opponent by surprise and pop out its defensive wing discs. Whatever those things touch doesn't stand a chance, and their attack will crumble into little pieces. It's an awesome defensive weapon, one of the best weapons you can have.
A spring defense system? I've never heard of that before.
I'm not 100% sure how it works, to be honest.
What? But you're supposed to know everything there is to know. Can't that computer tell you how it works? Come on, Leffy.
All the information in here is just speculation. Nobody's actually seen Silver Wingbird in action before, so there's no hard data on it. You can't blame me for that. If you want the information, go and get it yourself. Get off my back.
So that means we don't know how we're gonna beat Moto?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that Moto knows any more than we know.
Huh?
Remember, he's only just upgraded his Swirl Fighter, and he's never really fought with Silver Wingbird before, so he's probably as confused about it as we are.
Aw.
Don't forget, Tiger, everything has a weakness, and that includes Silver Wingbird, so keep your eyes open, all right? Next, we've got you, Leopard. Luckily, I know Hannibal's laser armor like the back of my hand. It's an attack Swirl Fighter, and once it's landed, it's almost impossible to attack it and win. So if you want to take him out, you have to attack it before it's properly balanced. Remember, don't show him any mercy at all. Just look for your chance and take it when it comes. Otherwise, he'll get you first.
Huh? I still can't believe that Hannibal's our enemy now.
It's going to be tough seeing him on the other side of that ring, but try not to think about it, okay?
Are you okay, Leffy? What's up? Is she asleep already?
I guess she is. It's been a tiring few days for all of us. Shh. Keep your voices down. We should all get some sleep, okay?
I have a dream, and I'm gonna make it come true. I'm gonna become the best Swirl Fighter in the world. So do you believe me? I do, and I'll always be there to support you, Hannibal. You better keep your promise. You better keep your promise. The first one to break their promise is Stinky. Oh, Hannibal, what happened?
Let's see here. Tiger, Leopard, and Donna. They're up against Moto, Rain, Thunder, and Hannibal.
The other three will be a pushover, but Moto's going to be hard to beat. That funny-looking boy's got talent.
Yes, the problem is Bass has got 3 more Sacred Beast Swirl Fighters and he wants them all, but he wants Wind-Chasing Leopard most of all, and he's not gonna take any chances. I'm sure he's been giving Rain and Thunder special training, which means Tiger and the rest of them have got a tough game in front of them. Wait, I've got an idea! We can use a trick to boost their chances!
It's the day of the big game, and the Omen team comes out with all guns blazing. Will Tiger's grandfather's big idea be enough to save the Leopard team from defeat? Or will it be a case of too little too late? Who knows what will happen next?